Hello, hi, I am GB Solomon and welcome to my channel. This is another episode of Roast on GB Interactive. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to like and share. Leaving comments as well. On Roast, I review and react to your favorite gospel music out there in the world, but especially in Ghana. And in this episode, I'm roasting Japhet Adjetey's Glory album. His second album, actually a 10-track album that was recorded live. This is an album after My Offering. My Offering did quite well. Some of my favorites on the album were Kron Hine, My God, and then Tumi Rura. This Glory album features Efe Grace, Kofi Uso Prepara, Pretty Champon, and Ames Hammond. And they begin the album with Ehami, which I've already roasted on this particular platform.
I will bless the Lord at all times, everybody. I will bless the Lord at all times. For he is good. He is good. For he is kind. Little tall he is. Hey, me. Oh, I will bless the Lord at all times. Oh,
I'll link it up here. And in this particular song, they talk about a good God who is being good to them. The song is a Caribbean groove kind of song. And like I said, I've already roasted it. But looking back at it again, this time around, looking at it as an intro song, I believe that it could have been a little bit harder. But obviously, two R&B singers, doing an upbeat song, I understand why the output would be that way. Because I just imagine myself in their shoes, trying to do a fast tempo song, trying to go haywire. I'm going to do it to the best of my knowledge, but it's not going to be like somebody that we know to be an aggressive kind of singer, But the positioning, the composition and writing obviously fits a good intro song. But linking into the other songs on the album, if I began with an a cappella or even a worship song, it would have still fitted because the intro sometimes is supposed to give you an idea of what to expect. The intro is supposed to be like taste, a little bit of the album, but it does work as well. Righteous God also features Ames Hammond. This song talks about a God who is faithful even when we do not deserve it. And after listening to the song, it dawned on me that there must be a level of revelation and experience that a man has to get to be able to pen such words down for God. On face value, they look like mere words that anyone at all can string together. But when you listen to how Japhet sings his heart out, you know definitely that he really knows what he's talking about. He has really experienced what he's talking about. And so when he says that you've been my helper from ages past, and you have been so faithful when I do not even deserve it, nothing can separate or change your mind from loving me. You know that he means it. Your mercies are ever new and your promises are sure, and no heart is bigger than yours, Lord, and no love is greater than yours, Lord. Let's listen to it because it puts it more in perspective.
You've been my helper from the ages past, and you've been so faithful when I don't even deserve. Nothing can separate nor change your mind from loving me. Your mercies are ever new, and your promises are sure. And no heart is bigger than yours, Lord. No love is greater than yours, Lord. Botimani, wale, nuntajo.
As you can tell by the way they played, they complemented the singing. The writing was very reflective, and like I said, the lyrics are so deep. The vibe was a good addition. The entire arrangement was obviously a good one. Everything really flowed well, and this song is actually one of my favorites on the album. Now, Japhet says that he has experienced a God, a righteous God, who is all things to him. And he's saying that he can be all things to you as long as you make those things that you want him to be through prayer and supplications. God will answer you. That is what he shares in the He Will Answer track number 3. The name of the Lord has power to heal and to deliver indeed. Oh. That's me being dramatic because they sang O's in the song.
The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous running and they are saved. When we call on the name, he'll answer. Yeah.
I did struggle to hear, the part that they were singing the bridge. I wish that the O was harmonized as well. Yinaye, also another personal favorite of mine, a ballad song with very simple melody and simple lyrics. Very congregational, and the song typically grows on you. Pushes you to worship God because definitely he deserves praise forever. The song is very infectious and it was sung with very much dedication. Minister Japhet again was totally lost in this particular one as well. When it gets to that point where he's so lost in it, like it just moves you. The BV sounded very radical on this one as well. One thing I did quite like about it was the production, especially getting to the latter part of it, where the babies were giving it all out and there were a little bit of screams here and there. I feel like, the club little touches to, the mixing and the mastering should have been better. That is what I'm simply saying. Immediately after that, I Need You, which features Efe Grace, follows. This song also I've already roasted on this particular channel, and to this date it still makes me speechless. It carries so much weight and presence, and I recommend this song to you any day, every day. Efe sounded good on this one, and I believe that she has a gift to finesse your song for you, because I've listened to her on Samuel Benpoku's album, on Kofi Wusu Prepare's album, on Japhet's album. Anytime she's added to any song, she brings the thunder. She brings something that makes the song so solid. And I love the fact that she doesn't sing the song like she's being featured. She owns the song as well, and it always leaves the song in flames. Wayeye is a song that puts me to tears every time I'm listening to it, and I'm not capping at all. There is something about this song that is very relatable and also humbles me. First single that was released off this particular album, and it reminds man or human beings about the sacrifice that Christ, the Lamb, offered. From the writing to the composition to the production to the BV's output, and most importantly, Japhet's expression and delivery of the song was so superb. You can tell that he really believed what he was saying, and it was wrapped off onto the BVs and the band, so you can tell that The song sounded so. We Have Everything also comes after that, and this song takes a different approach. This time around, the BVs start the verse from the scratch. It's one of my least favorites on the album, actually. The message is good, obviously, because it's been penned down by Japhet, but the vocal direction of this song could have been so much better.
You are the Alpha and Omega. You reign in majesty. You are the Lion of the tribe of Judah. There is nothing you cannot do.
The nature of the song required the BV to add a little bit more weight and depth to their tone of the voices. It could have sounded a bit more dramatic, a little bit contemporary orchestra feel to their voices, just to make it sound like they are really the ones in charge of this particular song. You give the BVs the lead, then you have to make them own it, and they didn't own it in this particular song. But like I said, the message there is there, because yes, Nyame asem na yeka, and the message was simple and well understood. But when it comes to the music aspect of it, it just did not do it for me. Strong Tower comes after that, and this song has a very interesting composition, and I love it. This one also, the BVs take charge, and it was a much improvement to the We Have Everything song.
Into your arms and we'll be safe. We are bonding day. We are bonding day. We will always win. We will always win because we know your name. We are bonding day. We are bonding day. We will run into your arms and we'll be safe. We are bonding day. We are bonding day. We will always win. We will always win because we know your name. We are bonding day. We are bonding day.
The lyrics definitely were deep. He's a good songwriter. I've already said that over and over again. He's a psalmist, actually, and it seems there's always more to pour. Generally, I think this song also needed a little bit of an edge. It was slightly laid back, and I just didn't like it that way. But I prefer it to We Have Everything. Then he brings his old song Altar Call, which was first sung by Overflow. He sang it with Akustia Tremantin, and right from the day the song was released, it was crazy, When I saw that it was actually it has been released earlier, I didn't pay attention. But when I saw it was part of the the track list, I was like, how are they going to make this song better or as good as what was done with Overflow? And they literally killed it. Kofi also prepare killed it. Japhet killed it. The song still sounds relevant. The message sounds relevant. The writing seems fresh. The composition seems fresh, and to still pass in our times. The background vocals, in the previous one was a little harder, but this one also works perfectly. And the message needs to be put out there. The message of Christ being the one who can save needs to be put out there. With such a nice melody, I think this song should still be hyped up in this day.
Run or refrain, be a noche, neso, ono kwana, o betu, yaji, wonkwa.
I really love this altar call song. Kronkro Hini makes an appearance again, and like I told you guys that it was my favorite, one of my favorites on the previous album, My Offering. It's still a favorite, but this time around they play it live.
Sorry, Kron hini werati Penny fwedo no nai koto Kron hini werati Asahi Kristo
I can literally not have enough of this song. I love the fact that I could perceive every instrument from the guitars to the keyboard to the drum chops and punches to the BVs to Japhet's delivery. The writing of the song is actually gold, and I would like to mine it actually. I won't touch anything about this song, but I would love to have a tete-a-tete with Japhet to know how he thinks when he's writing songs like this. If I should rate this particular album, I'll give it a good 7.8, just because of the other songs that I didn't really like that much and some of the production here and there. But generally, it was a good album that they should stream. There are so many songs on it that you can use for a devotion, that can bless you in your day, that can put you to tears, that can make you reflect about the goodness of God, that can, deepen your hope and faith in God, or He will answer, will give you hope and encouragement to keep believing that God will do it for you. The album is just a solid one, and I would love if you guys really listen to the album. What do you think about this roast? Share your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to like if you haven't liked. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to keep coming back to the channel for more. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful time. Bye bye.